What is...
It's a map.
A map of...
The planet Earth, Aloy. It's not flat like you thought.
Why would I think that? During eclipses, the shadow cast on the moon is curved. So our world is a globe. And it looks like this, from a distance.
We'll discuss this another time. Back to the matter at hand.
The Faro robots were spreading across the world, eating everything up. Somehow, Elizabeth stopped them before it was too late. But how? The eclipse. Tampering with the metal devil. They don't think they can wake it, do they?
Watch out!
And this one can move. Another co-wish. And this one can move. stocking up.
Thank you, Dr. Sobek. You can take a seat.
What? You're going to thank her after what she just said?
Dr. Sobek has made the situation very clear, General, and given us an option. We should all be thanking her.
No, it's just... I mean, my God.
Maybe take this discussion offline.
There's not going to be any discussion. You saw the numbers. Now, Pharaoh, he'll foot the bill, but his money can't buy the time necessary to complete Zero Dawn. That can only be paid for in blood.
Oh, come on.
If we upgrade our fleet, crack the code somehow...
Were you not listening? Robots can't do the fighting for you this time. When it comes to hacking, this rogue swarm is an apex predator. Anything automated you throw at it, they will hijack and take over.
But this... we'd be throwing civilians into a meat grinder.
Commanders, the enemy we're facing self-replicates faster than we can kill it. And it eats biomass as fuel. Zero Dawn is all we've got.
So we put a railgun in the hand of every civilian strong enough to carry one, show them where the trigger is, and point them to the front? How the hell do we sell that?
By giving them something to fight for. Zero Dawn. The top-secret super-weapons program that will save us. So long as humanity holds off the swarm long enough for Dr. Sobek and her team to finish it. The file I'm sending contains the war plan for Operation Enduring Victory.
War plan? This is a war crime.
It may be ugly, but it's something. Consider the alternative. Dr. Sobek, I've secured use of a decommissioned orbital launch base outside Bryce, Utah as the Zero Dawn staging area. Plenty of space there. When can you get started?
I've already mailed you a list of Alpha and Beta candidates. Most are foreign nationals or subjects of corporate holdings, so extracting them...
Leave that to me. You'll get your dream team. Count on it.
Then I'll be off. Orbital launch base. What is that? What did these people do? What did Elizabeth do? Glad to be rid of that place. Now I just need to find the orbital launch base they talked about.
I've checked my data and located the base. That's the good news.
And the bad?
It's directly underneath the Citadel. The palace at Sunfall.
The capital of the Shadow Carja. Not exactly convenient.
The palace is crawling with Eclipse agents. Many in positions of authority, all of them wearing focuses. The moment they see you, Hades will too. He'll issue another kill order, and this time, the entire Shadow Carja military will be after you.
So, disable their focuses. You've done it before.
It's not that simple. Too many focuses in one place, each of them communicating with each other and back to Hades, a whole network of them.
Network? What's that?
Imagine a vast, invisible web stretched across the land from end to end, connecting focuses together, allowing them to communicate over vast distances instantaneously.
All right, so is there some way to cut the web down?
Crash the network. Audacious. Yes, there is a way. A weak point in the network.
Point the way.
I'll send the location data to your focus. Head there, and I'll be in touch when you're close with more directions.
What was Zero Dawn? What sort of super weapon did Elizabeth make? She stopped the machines. Not before the world she knew, her civilization, ended. Let's hope it won't come to that again. How am I gonna get down from here? Oh, this should be quite the ride. Easy, easy.
How can you just decide not to strike back against the usurpers?
Are you Galeev? The healer?
I had planned to spend the day gazing at the lands of my exile and feeling sorry, but you're not from Sunfall, so this could be interesting.
I came from the tent city there. There's a sick girl. Her brother told me about...
The answer is no.
What?
No, I can't spare the medicine, nor my time. My resources are already spread thin. Thin as the soiled cloths I have.
Why won't you help?
Look at it from my perspective. What meager goods I can get must be... The behemoth's share goes to the military. Of course, there are the demands of the Citadel. What's left, that's for the nobles, who can pay...
Look at it from my perspective.
I think we're calling to each other across...
What's stopping me from just making you do it?
I'd have to cause a situation. And you wouldn't harm the only healer disgraced enough to work for the...
Well, we've only just met, but yes, it's tempting.
And take it up with the Citadel. They decide who lives and dies. Nothing you can do would compare to my punishment if I use the last of my stock on a...
You're kind of a...
There's no cure for a conscience. But in this line of work... And yet, if you feel so strongly about this one girl, perhaps we...
That's not how charity works.
It is how deals work.
Those parts aren't exactly...
As it happens, a Thunderjaw prowls the Valley of Omen. I know it well because they expect me to put its victims back together. Runaways, mostly.
If I do this?
Oh, I'm not expecting you to do it at all, but I'll be heading back to the Citadel later.
This has to be the place. The Thunderjaw shouldn't be hard to find. Just hope I see it before it sees me. That was worth it. Hello? Scared him off. Hey, ammo.
Aloy, I know you hunger for answers, as do I. But first, the focus network must be crashed. The Eclipse has agents at Sunfall. If they see you, you will jeopardize everything we've worked towards.
I have your machine part. A deal's a deal. See to the girl, and it's yours.
On my oath. But tell me, if this girl survives...
It's better than not having a future at all.
What a charming notion. Come, let's be quick about this.
Whatever work the mercenaries are doing, at least the cards you don't have to see.
I never would have thought Uthid capable of abandoning us like this.
It's you. Hello again.
I've brought someone to see your sister.
How did you... What did we do to deserve... No, wait. I don't even want to ask, in case a shadow passes over and it's gone.
Smart boy.
She'll have his full attention, won't she?
Once I'm freed of other distractions, yes.
It's a nice idea, but what's the point? It won't bring us home
Thank
any
you,
faster.
again, for giving her a better...
I already miss seeing Uthid around Sunfall.
What's she called?
Chiana.
I knew it.
Outlander.
like a friendly face after a long day's work.
What's she called?
Shiana.
I knew a Shiana once. She sang in a tavern. How is your sister's singing voice?
She likes ball games. She wants to be a soldier.
That's a shame.
That sounds like her.
I don't want to kill you!
The outlanders that followed
Thank you. I should have seen this coming. Of course he would hire men to keep me from Redmaw. They died for his pride.
Where is Assis now?
He's gone after Redmaw. This way. Hurry!
Why is Assis going after Redmaw alone?
Vanity. He doesn't want to share credit for the kill with his brush. My sponsor did the same. Went after Redmaw alone out of pride. Even though he knew we needed to unseat Assis.
Saving these for the trail? I'm not sure where Cease and Redmaw went from here. I can follow their tracks. This way. Redmaw destroyed these trees.
I fear we're too late. The Tarkus arrived in time to see him die from the wound.
There he is. Redmaw. Cease is holding his own. Was holding his own. Well, we have our work cut out for us.
Taking the wind out of him. He's half done! By the sun! We did it! Hello there, beautiful. We make a great team.
And now, you're the Sunhawk.
About that.
Talana, he's still alive.
Out of the way, Nora. Filth.
You're done. The Lodge is finally free of your influence.
I kept it alive. In dark times.
No. You buried it. Along with my father's memory.
I should have let you fight Redmore first. To soften him up. Damn.
Here lies the Sunhawk of the Hunter's Lodge. It's almost a shame.
After all that, you're gonna weep for him.
Oh, no. I just wish I could have seen his face when I succeeded him.
Okay, then.
Meet me back at the Hunter's Lodge, if you have the time. I have a feeling the new Sunhawk wants to welcome you.
for what happened to the Nora, but it's not our business.
Show some respect. This is the sun.
Hawk Bradavin Khan Padish, cherished brother,
Blood on the throne.
and Sunhawk Talavad Khan
Talavad is
Padish,
trying to
beloved father. Let their memory and sacrifice be a beacon for all hunters, all people to follow. Look, a memorial to my father and brother, and all the men who died in the Sun Ring. You made this possible, Aloy. Thank you.
What was that prayer you were saying when I first came in? I didn't hear all of it.
O great sun, make treaty with the moon to give our fallen quiet rest. Furnish them with the armor of your brazen heat. Give them shafts of sunlight for spears. Illuminate the path to the skies for each one of them. Hawk Gravid Khan Morza, Hawk Sarav Khan Pir, Hawk Usalin Karn Jagir, Hawk Kulasiv Khan Savali, Hawk Bradavin Khan Padish, cherished brother, and son, let their memory and sacrifice be a beacon for all hunters.
What happens now, in the lodge?
This lodge will be a stale bastion of the old regime no longer.
So, what's it like to be Sunhawk?
It feels like sunrise after a long night. I'm in your debt. You'll always have a special home here. If you want it.
Well, congratulations, Talana.
Thank you, Aloy, despite the Nora. May you always take your prey.
Talana Khan Padish, Sunhawk of the Hunter's Lodge. She does her house proud.
Oh, I had enough of work. And enough of my family.
I never would have expected you to bring down Redmaw. I'm kicking myself for not seeing your potential from the beginning. The Lodge has renewed vigor with Talana at the helm. You've proven this Lodge has a lot to learn. I never would have expected you to bring down Redmaw. I'm kicking myself for not seeing your potential from the beginning.
A woman atop the Hunter's Lodge. But I see that.
By the sun, a woman now leads the Hunter's Lodge. What's next? A woman is king?
Khan Padish once again leads the Hunter's Lodge.
back from the wilds. Find any Banu... You ready? Let's... Come on back if you find any Banu goods. I've sent everything you found.
But it's growing on me.
A moment of your time, Outlander? Ah, you're back. Ah. Till we meet again, could you spare a moment to speak of the finer things?
A well-made outfit is always a pleasant sight.
You're everything I'm not. Strong, brave, active. Come, talk a spell.
So-called King Navad sent peace envoys to the Outlanders we nearly conquered. How weak.
I guess I can't blame you for that. Come on, come on! This'll help. There are the handholds, like we said they'd be. Did you get that silence? No? Fitting name you got there. All right, what now?
You wait, that's what. Take a seat at the campfire and rest. When night falls, we'll talk.
At least I'll have a fire to keep me company. How nice of you to finally drop by.
Our purpose this night is to crash the Focus network.
Yeah, tell me the part I don't know. How?
For starters, you'll need to infiltrate the Eclipse's main base.
Wait, what?
That's right. Fortunately for you, I brought you round to the back way. It's right through that crevice. Once you reach the base, you'll see the objective. A derelict tall neck that's been extensively modified. Climb the tall neck. Grafted into the top of its disk, you'll find a module of sorts. Destroy that, and the Focus network will crash.
So you were part of the Eclipse?
I've never been part of anything. I serve my own interests, always. But it is the case that I assisted the Eclipse before I sensed the threat they might become. It was a mistake that I'm doing what I can to correct.
What sort of assistance did you give them?
Head through that crevice, Aloy. You have more important things to do than ask questions.
Let's see what's through here. Corrupted machines. Patrolling guards.
More like soldiers. Held in reserve for a war yet to come. You'll have to get past them.
This is the easy way in?
The back way in. I didn't say it'd be easy.
Ready or not. You getting this? I see the legs of a tall neck down there, but no tall neck.
Damn. The transmitter's been moved. Check down the ravine to the left. Only place it could be.
So much for your insider knowledge. Toward the explosions. Great.
You've got exactly one shot at this, Aloy, so spare the sarcasm and make it count. You see that bridge over the ravine?
Yep.
Memorize its location. There's a rappel point on the side. That'll be your way out.
And these Eclipse troopers?
Avoid them or kill them, your choice. The blasting should cover any noise you make. Find the tall neck and destroy the module on top.
Here we go.
Endless digging, endless blasting, endless waiting. I grow tired of this place. I want Meridian.
The pain of our labor will birth a new reign, a righteous one.
Anyone take a look at this corpse?
Got someone down over here. Doesn't look good.
No room. What is this place?
A distraction.
There are several data points. There's only one man big enough to wear this. Helis. This is his shelter? Not exactly fancy.
What did you expect of a fanatic? His only extravagance is his brutality.
So you know him?
Just enough to want to stop him.
A mural of Meridian and the spire.
Holy Meridian. That's how he sees it. It is destiny to win it back.
He's a fanatic, all right. Simple-minded.
It gives you seem to lack. Now how about finding that tallneck?
It would not have been easy to drag a tallneck down this path. Why bother?
Alert. Irregular transmission source detected.
I see it. They've built some kind of structure around it.
Alert. Irregular transmission source near.
The module.
Good. Now be quick.
This is Hades?
Aloy, this is not the time.
It's a metal devil.
Open the module's casing, now. Aloy, do as I say or all is lost.
Entity has come here. Entity miscalculated. Entity cannot destroy me. I am beyond its reach.
Maybe you are. But this isn't!
Destroy the entity.
Yeah, you'd think?
Keep moving or you'll die.
No way. Yeah, you'd think? What do you think I'm doing? Taking a nap? Are you kidding me? Almost there. Are you kidding me?
Don't fight. Run.
What?
Head left towards the camp.
Got it. Almost out of it.
The whole base is on high alert.
Yeah, I noticed.
Keep running. More troops across the ravine.
Bridge in sight.
That's the way out.
I know.
rough going, but you survived.
You knew Hades was there and you sent me to him?
I won't deny I risked your life, but it was the only way. Now, with the focus network down, we can both get what we want. Access to the secrets of Zero Dawn.
I'm past trusting you with secrets.
Good. That means you're wising up. Trust is for fools. It shifts and crumbles like sand. A poor foundation for any partnership. But mutual self-interest, now that is a solid bedrock upon which you and I might build a new science of understanding. We both need answers, Aloy. And thanks to you, we're on the verge of grasping them. It's unfold. We'll speak again.
You miserable... Damn him. If I could toss this focus and be rid of you, Silence, I would. But we both know I need it. Sunfall it is. And Zero Dawn. Looks like scrappers scrounging for parts.
Even dead, the bastard Giron finds ways to make us suffer.
had to take over my brother's shift today. Sure as the sun's rising, he's already pulling up. Never bothered me to watch her talk down to us. How am I supposed to...
Decent work, keeping the city safe.
I've sent a messenger to the claim to let everyone know.
If there's anything you or your clan need for her arrangements, you need but ask.
There'll be time for all of that later.
Aloy. I'm glad you're back. I'm at a loss about Ursa. To learn she lives, then lose that hope seems cruel.
She wouldn't want us to waste time talking. She'd want us to find Dervahl. She said he raved about smoke darkening the sun. Tell him what you found in his papers.
A letter. It mentioned a shipment of blaze being sent to a warehouse here. Only, it wasn't addressed to Dervahl. The name was Ayland Forgeman. Does that mean anything to you?
Sounds familiar. Yes, a landlord. The Oseram have been, let me think. It's by the edge of the mesa, near the temple. Used to be a shop, but it could serve as a warehouse. If Dervahl used the name as an alias to buy it...
I'll round up my men.
I'll meet you there.
Aaron...
Take him alive? So you can haggle over him? You can't be...
Our security depends on keeping the peace. If the opportunity... Aloy, when we spoke, Aaron didn't wish to dwell on the details of Ursa's death. Understandable, of course. But now that they've been left to my imagination, you were there.
She's not the one who's suffering now. You are. She died before you could say goodbye.
Is it that obvious? You're right. I'm dwelling on my pain, not just hers. And there's only one thing left. Find Dervahl and bring him before me.
No, I'm awake. And alert. Damn it.
Could you spare a moment to speak of the finer things?
I have no problem with Kalana calling the leash as head of the hunter.
This is the place? You home, Dervahl? I got a surprise for you!
Or he has a surprise for us.
Is it a bomb? Doesn't look too big.
Big enough to kill us.
All right. I'll shut up.
Blaze. It must be leaking from something upstairs.
That's a lot of blaze.
If that bomb downstairs goes off, it'll be just what Dervahl promised. Smoke will darken the sun. As the city goes up in flames, there's gotta be a way to stop it. It looks like a wooden bracket. Not very strong. Help me push this out.
Okay. Brute force, I'm good at that. What'll it do?
Save the city, I hope. But when the blaze falls, run for it. Because the booby trap on the bomb downstairs is gonna get set off.
Will we survive?
Probably not. Now push.
We did it! Derval's best shot, and Meridian's still standing.
This isn't over. Derval said he'd make a VOD watch.
No way. To do that, he'd have to get into the palace, and that's too heavily guarded.
Get back there, just to be sure. I'm gonna look around. Maybe Derval's men left something behind when they planted that bomb.
I got it. Don't worry. If he tries for the palace, he's finished.
Boot tracks, with just a bit of blaze in them.
We were at peace.
Hurry up! Get to the fire and shut up a bucket line!
A woman now stands as sun half of the Hunter's Lodge.
What happened? I haven't heard a blast like that since the liberation.
I have a matter of grace and beauty I would like to discuss
for
with you.
disorderly conduct last night.
There's smoke rising from the edge of the mesa.
Are we under attack?
The tracks lead inside. Another one of Derval's hideouts. Must be where Derval assembled the detonator. He tunneled through. Derval did find a way into the palace.
Wish I could be there to see this.
For later.
Look at you, Avad.
the wriggling runt of a maniac king. You so I'll have to settle for you. I'm going to enjoy watching the Carja burn, even more because you'll be watching with me. Say goodbye to Meridian Avad. Breathe in the stench, and choke on the ashes. Something's wrong. It didn't... I didn't hear anything. There's a bit of smoke rising from the mesa's edge. No! It should be a firestorm, not some belch from a charcoal burner!
Full already.
What's this? Oh. You must be the Nora who bushwhacked my camp.
And disabled your bomb.
Did you now? Well, bomb or no bomb, I'm gonna splatter that throne with blood. First yours, then Avad's.
We've got company.
Can we finish this? I've led an army. Killed kestrels and ravagers. A savage is nothing.
Got you down!
It's not over yet, Nora. Any good Oseram tinker will tell you. Always have a third plan.
Looks like we're introduced.
I hope you like fighting these things, because there's more in the way. Never do the work if you can get a machine to do it for you. Those majestic, murderous glinthawks! Those majestic, murderous glinthawks! These things, because there's more in the way.
As much as I wish Ursa was here to kill you, I don't mind doing it for her.
Go ahead. I'm not afraid. Except that knowing you, Aaron, you'll screw it up!
I know what you are afraid of. Going back to Mainspring in chains. Every clan in the claim wants you dead. And they know how to make it hurt. They'll even bid for the privilege.
It's just like you to get someone else to do your killing.
Shut up! You're at the Sun King's mercy now.
Aloy, to say you have my gratitude feels, and because of you there will be justice for Ursa's murder. We can mourn her knowing the truth. It's hard to imagine where we'd be without you. And I don't want to try.
Why do you want me to stay in Meridian?
Well, I would think that would be obvious.
Not to me.
Huh. Well, to start with, you kept the city from going up in flames. You were strong, shrewd, and capable. I could use someone like you at my side.
It might be worth taking a moment to examine what you just said. You just lost Ursa, a woman who stood at your side and could easily be described as strong, shrewd, and capable. It's pretty clear how you felt about her. And now you're asking me to take her place. Is this a job offer or a proposition?
By the sun, you do indeed share much with Ursa. Including please, accept my apologies. I will be forever grateful to you, Aloy. And in time...
I know who attacked the Nora. A faction of They're digging up ancient machines. Weapons they want to use. I've been to their base, to the west.
I see. What you're saying echoes whispers I've heard from Murad. A Shadow Karja splinter group. Corrupted. I will order improvements to our fortifications along the western bluff. When will the attack come? Do you know?
I'm not sure yet.
And we will do what we can to prepare. Keep me in... Shall we talk some more?
What exactly...
For now, he'll languish in one of the old cells. As for what happens after we negotiate his extradition to Mainspring, my father was very creative when it came to inflicting suffering. What a waste. Dervahl is a brilliant man.
Were you...
I suppose it's obvious how I feel. How I felt about her. But we couldn't be together. Relations between the Karja and us, the union of the Sun King and an Oseram warrior would have led to open...
Did anyone...
Only one. Dervahl. He wanted her...
I have to...
I understand.
Everyone needs a splash of color in their lives. Come, let's talk it over.
I've got all the best goods here. Won't find better wares.
Looks nice.
Come to gloat, Nora. Well, as you can see, I'm busy. I get it. You want to rub it in? Well, it's not working. Ha ha! It's funny to pester the tinker in the cage. What a laugh. You think that bit of scrap on your brow makes you smart? I'll bet you couldn't have taken it apart with without me. Think I'm done? Think again. I've gotten out of worse scrapes. While the lunkheads in Mainspring dither over how to kill me, I'll dig myself out. Just you wait. When I get out of here, I'm gonna plant a Thunderjaw lure in your bedroom. Gotta admit, it burns me that a savage tracked me down. Most Nora get confused by anything more than 2 sticks and a string. Don't you have something better to do? Like choke on a lance horn. You think that spear of yours is so fancy, but I could craft it blindfolded during a quick nap. Riding machines? Am I supposed to be impressed? Get one to serve me lunch, then I'll take notice. You're like a burr in a boot, you know that? Just so irritating. Hammer to steel. I hate you. Someday, I'm gonna build a machine with the specific purpose of pulling your braids out. By the great flaming forge, just leave me alone, Red.
I have a matter of grace and beauty I would like to...
Aloy. I was just thinking about... She would have killed Dervahl on the spot. I know it. That's why she went out to meet him in the first place, to put him down. But she also told me to grow up. I gotta admit it burned a little when she said that, but... And I guess growing up means doing what you...
You're asking me? I'm pretty sure you...
Yeah, but I don't act like it, do I?
You did with Dervahl.
Yeah, don't give me too much credit. Part of me still wants to wait for a quiet moment and wring his neck.
Yeah, but you won't. Because you're a good captain.
Come on, stop. You're gonna make me tear up.
So, after all this, what's next for errand vanguardsman?
Heading back to the claim for a while. I'll get in touch with my clan and we'll lay Ursa to rest properly. Like how she would have wanted. And by that I mean less chit-chat, more drinking.
What do you think the Oseram will do to Dervahl?
First off, they'll argue about it for a long time. But whatever they come up with, it won't be quick. I can live with that. In fact, I might just drop by his cell under the sun ring to remind him what's coming.
Well...
I know, you gotta go. Killers to track, machines to master, all before breakfast. You know what? When we met, I thought I was a big shot talking to a pretty girl hidden away in the middle of nowhere. And now I see that I was just lucky to get a minute of your time. Try not to forget about me while you're out there changing the world.
I'll always have a minute for you. Maybe even two.
Two? Huh. She likes me. You still want to talk?
I'll see you later.
I hope so.
Sunfall. The Mad King Duran's summer palace. A bulwark of Karja might against the howling Forbidden West.
Thanks for the history lesson.
But they have no idea what lies beneath. We will learn much from this, Aloy.
That's what I'm hoping.
I fear this ceasefire's a ruse. Avad's a murderer, after all.
I think these disappearances are a blessing. On the road. It's the sun drawing the faithful.
Won't cost you but a shard to look.
As to this. Ceasefire. Perhaps we need a respite from violence.
Check out these wares.
It just doesn't make sense. One day...
Now we get to see if your attack on their focus network was entirely successful.
What are you talking about? Did I crash the network or not?
In theory, all should be well. Success. Welcome to the Citadel, Aloy. I'll check back with you in a moment. In the meantime, circulate.
Outlanders! If you want to hear about today's bounties, head for the throne room. You're not going to make any shards by standing out here. Filthy mercenary bottom feeders.
I'll take the shards,
trouble, even if it means having to listen to Bahavas.
I hear the Shadow Carja are looking for one of their own. Should pay well.
Looked like he was giving them orders.
By the glory of the sun revealed. Behold, radiant Edaman, the one true Sun King. The light in shadow, whose will is light and whose light is law!
I command Lucius Bahavas to speak in my behalf.
By the will of radiant Edaman does the sun glare down mercilessly upon the traitor Uthid. To the hunter who brings his head to us shall go a bounty of 500 shards.
More prisoners than royalty, don't you think? Love your hair. You and I need to chat, little huntress. The green tent down in Shadowside. I'll be waiting.
Kind of busy.
We both know you're no killer for hire. Uthid is innocent. So come see me while there's still time to save him.
So, the way in I spoke of is right behind you.
You've got to be kidding.
Not at all. And you needn't worry about the Kestrels. They'll be too busy acting important to pay attention to you.
First time in the Citadel, gotta see the sun ring from on high.
Well, the Kestrels.
Ah, they want us to see this, boy. It makes quite an impression.
This is insane.
Hardly.
They're going to see me.
You underestimate the ease of hiding the balustrade. It's a short drop from there.
Head back to the throne room, Outlander. You're making yourself a nuisance.
If you're gonna watch some slaughter, this is the place to do it.
I don't like heights.
You worry me, boy. You worry me.
Now they want us to sit on our hands?
Suppose there's nothing strange.
Another manhunt. Odin, leader of Odin's marvels. You've a fresh face. First impressions make the sale, except in this snake.
This isn't your first job for the Shadow?
Scared of their own shadows, Karja, more like. They spit on me, but the shards are good. Look, Sunfall is a house of clay.
Shouldn't you all be setting out to hunt Uthid?
Have you never done this before? Whoever goes first, just take a load off and avail yourself of some Karja booze until someone's... Then watch us seek out our prey, straight as a rabbit.
Are you sure you're gonna be a... Do you think Uthid did...
I hope so. It'll make him more dangerous.
Overthink whether he's...
You let all these thoughts in your head, you'll never... If they say alive, bring a rag to stuff in its mouth.
Farewell.
Good hunting. If I should have cause to...
Oh.
I used to idolize him. Weird disappearances. What is going on here?
I like the idea of hiring mercenaries.
The Oseram that tried to kill our Sun King? Traitors. The whole tribe of them.
You sold...
Ceasefire nonsense. Nothing.
The food is from Dowager Queen Nasadi, little ones. Her Highness knows times are hard and helps when she can. Eat, but bring some home for your families, if you have one. I've heard whispers about you. Rides machines, fancy spear, delightful freckles. Some even say you have a conscience. How extraordinary.
Who are you? You're obviously not one of the Shadow Karja.
My name is Vanasha. For now, all you need to know is that I'm a whisper of reason.
I know how...
I'm sure you do. And so does Uthid. He's a good man, so naturally... I've done some digging, and I think he's headed for the Green Climb. It won't take... He could use some help, if yours.
Stop being evasive and...
Stop being evasive? You might as well tell me that I like you. So I'll tell you a secret. I have friends in Meridian. Uthid might be of use to them.
How do you know Uthid is...
I'm excellent at making inquiries. Look, he feeds orphans from... The idea that he would try to kill Edaman is... Otherwise, Bahavas wouldn't risk marking such a well-regarded man for death.
What makes you think he's on the Green Climb?
He knows he'll be pursued, so he needs a hideout that's both familiar and defensible. He once single-handedly held off an entire bandit clan in those foothills. My guess is that he'll fall back on what worked before.
I'll do what I can for Uthid.
What about me, what?
What will you do while I risk my life?
Useful things, little huntress. Look for 3 dead trees south of Sunfall.
I suppose there's nothing so strange about old men dying. Still, grandfather seemed healthy.
3 dead trees, just like Vanasha said. Let's see if we can get through here. These tracks lead up that rise. Must be the green column. All right, made it. Where did you go, Uthid? Food scraps. I'll bet Uthid stopped to see if he was being followed. He must have kept going. I've got to catch up. Dead machine. Uthid's been hunting. Everything useful has been stripped. Uthid's been gathering components, probably for ammo. Contacts. Looking to scavenge. Uthid took down a Ravager. Not an easy kill, but worth it for the price. Dead Watchers. More scrap for Uthid's stockpile.
The next one doesn't miss.
Uthid?
You're young for a bounty hunter. Or am I old for a soldier?
I'm not here for the price on your head, Uthid. I believe you're innocent.
Innocent? Come on, then. If this is a trick, it's a good one. You've earned your kill.
I'll find a use for you. No tricks. Just talk.
All right. Speak.
I want to know what happened at Sunfall. What really happened.
All right. For weeks, each dawn in the tent city came with a new death. Always in their sleep, no struggle. The old, the infirm, sometimes the young. Those who couldn't fight for the cause. I should have realized then it was a culling.
Who would do such a thing?
They thought it was a curse, an evil spirit. But it was only a man. And a silent poison. It took time to catch him, but we did. We brought him before Bahavas for the sun's judgment.
The High Priest Bahavas? He's the one who...
Yes. He thanked me for my diligence, then had his guards release the villain. Then they turned on us. Should have died with my men, so their loyalty meant something. 20 years I gave to the sun. Malice and murder. As for honor, sacrifice, true sacrifice, but...
If it's honor you seek, the Sun Karjas seem trustworthy.
Those Karja once raided your Nora lands. Raided every land we could reach. It was the Sun others did worse. But as their captain, I had...
Uthid...
Perhaps. Avad doesn't understand what the Sun demands.
Perhaps he understands it.
Now you sound like the blameless Murad.
I can believe you're a good man. But why go with the Shadow Karja in the...
Because of Itaman, of course. He was the one true Sun King.
Itaman's just a child.
Yes. An untainted vessel. I believed he was pure. But they used him. Used our faith. I can see that now. Bahavas didn't need to disgrace my name. I did it myself, serving...
I met someone who wants to get you out of this. A woman named Banasha.
What are you? You look like a hunter. Mercenaries. Think they'll all line up to tell me I'm innocent?
Should have stayed on the plains, Karja! The mountains belong to us! Keycook's killers! When we're done with you, you won't even leave an echo!
You didn't make it hard to be followed. Almost as if you wanted to go out in a showdown.
Not much gets by you.
To me, you chuffs!
Can take a few more misses.
Keep up the attack. We've still got another squad on the way.
For the faithful! Victory!
Move in! We'll send the rest as soon as they arrive.
Have a care, Nora.
Stay on the move!
I can kill... It's up to you now, man. Rally! We can still finish them!
Say goodbye! Patience. Break down their defenses.
Get out of the way and find cover!
Soldier a while longer than he Ray. Won't be the last. Follow me. I've stashed supplies up above.
Up and over. Grab what you can while we still have time.
A robust defense is the most satisfying to break. All right, Marbles. We brought the priest out here, so let's put on a show for him.
I know that, Hood. We've unfinished business, Bahavas and I. This will be difficult. I think you rallied to a lost cause.
I don't intend to die today, Euthyd.
I did. But you're starting to change my mind. Look out! To your left!
Do it!
That's the last of the Marvels.
Bahavas thought he had enough fodder to keep him safe. Now there's hope for justice. Will you come with me? This won't be easy. Bahavas still has his personal guard. Across there and we'll have him.
I had to come here myself to end your suffering, Uthid, and mine. The Outlanders led us here, and now that they are dead, their price is most affordable. But enough with needles. It's time for blades. Remove them from the sun's sight! Kill the traitor! Kill Nora!
This one's all mine.
A righteous fight! Work. I couldn't touch them.
Make it hurt as the shadow falls upon them. Kill the traitor! Kill Nora! The sun sets on your pathetic life, Uthid. Shine upon us. The fury of the sun. Kill the traitor! Kill Nora! Whatever deal you worked out with him, I'll double it. More than double it.
No. I'm tired of this, Bahavas. The lies and the violence in your cheap-scented oils. I don't suppose you kill yourself.
I had to. I had to. Prune the weak, or all the Karja in Shadow are doomed.
This solves nothing. But may the sun find some worth among your drying bones.
That was quite a fireworks show.
You took your time?
I was busy. What do you think happened to Yan Shen, the other mercenary band? And I had to organize passage to Meridian for a wanted man. Give us a moment, Uthid. Girl talk. You've had quite a day. I never imagined Bahavas would blunder into his own trap. His death opens up wonderful possibilities. Remember Edaman and Nasadi, the Child King and his mother guarded like hostages at sunfall? With Bahavas gone, no one will be watching them. I want to get them out. And?
Kidnapping the Sun King of the Shadow Karja is no small task.
It's not kidnapping. They want to go to Meridian, to safety.
How do you know that?
I've been posing as Nasadi's handmaiden. She's scared. For herself, of course, but mostly for Edaman.
Why do you care what happens to them?
Edaman is the Shadow Karja's figurehead. If he defects, it will remove their last trace of legitimacy. Beyond that, he's just a boy who clings to his mommy. He made a little grazer for me out of matchsticks once. It wasn't very good, but still, nobody ever made anything for me before.
What's going to happen to Uthid now?
Don't worry. You gave him a second life, and I'll put it to good use. He'll be welcomed in Meridian as a militant. Hopefully he can help Avad finish the Shadow Karja.
What's going to happen at Sunfall now that Bahav—
Oh, it will be glorious. The priests will panic. They'll be best of all, they'll be distracted. Bahavas, your life brought misery, but your death is—
What do you need to get Nasadi—
With Bahavas dead, Sunfall is the easy part. I'll find my friend, 3 Tohuadiv near the branded shore. I hired—
If this Wadiv has already cleared the area—
Contingencies, little huntress. Something will go wrong, and I need protection I can count.
I'll try not—
The Nora said you would help me. Are we bound for Meridian?
Only if you want to go, my dear.
What choice do I have?
None at all. I was just being polite.
What makes you think Avad will welcome me after I served his enemies?
He's a forgiving man. Just smile a lot. You can't smile, can you? No, that's a... Grimace. Nervous about going to Meridian?
You're three-toe Huadiv, right?
I got hornswoggled, that's what. Vanasha batted her lashes. We'd clear a path for the royals, she said. Sneak past the garrison, and little did we know there was a damned monstrosity lurking underground. When will I learn that?
Why do you think Vanasha...
My crew came to Sunfall because we heard the bounties were fat. She offered us the fattest one of all. It's my own damn fault for taking the bait. Should have known I'd end up with a...
So Vanasha needed safe passage for Nasadi and Itamen.
She made it sound so sweet and easy. Find the best path to the... Turns out, a lot. Like bloody murder.
Something attacked you from my...
Oh, you picked that up, did you? I wondered why the Shadow Kaja didn't pay attention to the pass. Well, they don't need to. It tunnels in the dirt, breaks through the earth, and blasts rocks from it. I barely escaped. My comrades weren't so lucky. I might shed a tear.
Vanasha will be here soon with Nasadi and...
You're not too bright, are you? Well, we didn't last long. It has armor everywhere, a little less at the rear. And when it goes underground, it will lose track of you if you're quiet. You might even be able to keep it from going under altogether if you hit its big crooked arms hard enough. That's all I can offer, friend. I promise to look solemn at your funeral.
Can't be too prepared. Well, here I am.
By the radiant sun, I can't believe it. I thought that evil rock jaw would grind you up. After that miracle, all we can do is wait. Vanasha will be here soon, along with a boat that'll take the royals across the lake.
Ah, little huntress. Glad you accepted my invitation to play bodyguard. Where are your men, Huadiv? It looks like something chewed you up and spat you out.
That's pretty much exactly what happened.
The way is clear. Can we go?
I like how you always cut to the chase. In this case, literally. It won't be long before we're followed. Don't be afraid, Your Radiance. We've got excellent protection. Oh dear. Here come the Shadow Carter, and they're very angry with me.
I'll hold them off.
Very noble of you, but when I start a fuss, I like to finish it. Not that your assistant isn't welcome. Huadiv, get Itaman and his mother to the shore. Carefully. So it comes to this. I must say, after 2 years under the heel of these zealots, I'm ready to extract a little blood. Some traps would be nice. Shall we prepare a little surprise for them? Are you sure you don't have any traps, little huntress? Take cover up there, behind that rock. Here they are. Let's make it hurt, shall we?
Let's make this quick.
But I suspect we're not done. More of the bastards. Get ready. I don't want to jinx it, but we might be in the clear. A bit late, aren't we, gentlemen?
Sorry, ma'am. The boat's waiting.
Damn, I spoke too soon.
This one's mine. Get to the boat.
You know, this time I think I might be out of my league. If anything happens to her, I will be very cross.
We're not going anywhere.
save these for the trail.
Not exactly a royal barge, is it? Oh well, defectors can't be choosers. Let's get aboard, shall we? You've done a good thing. Maybe even ended a war.
Maybe. But my war just keeps going.
My brother, welcome home. You have nothing to fear. You are now under the protection of the Sundom. My protection. As is your mother, she will not be harmed. You have my word, the law of the sun. Aloy, it seems I see your influence everywhere. You've done so much for the Sundom, and it will always be appreciated. You have my thanks. May you walk in the light.
Appalling. I spent 2 years in the Forbidden West setting this up, and the redhead gets all the credit?
I'm still getting paid, right?
You'll be lucky if I let you live. I couldn't have done this without you. When we meet again, I'll give you a proper thanks. I promise.
I wouldn't believe it. I haven't seen it with my own eyes.
Only the fight belongs.
know, she played by the...
Take a look at these wares.
Fine goods for a fair price.